Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Four Elements Psychic Forecast for the month of February 2023. My name is Jade. I'm the Violet Sage. I'm a psychic medium, automatic writer, and tarot reader, along with spiritual minister, Reiki master, teacher, author, and creator for over 26 years. I'm going to make sure we put this in here so they can see this is February. All right, so for February, I'll now provide you with the information that Spirit gives me for the elements that you were born with, or it could be the element that your astrology chart is stronger with, such as when you're born, sun, moon, or rising signs. Also, keep in mind these are general readings, and for a more accurate reading, especially for you, please contact me at the email that you see below and put reading in the subject line. Okay, so the first card, the first one we're going to do is fire. So what the fire signs, let's see. We're gonna see what we get here. All right, Spirit, what do the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius need to know for the month of February 2023? What is the energy coming through for them? We got children. Your connection with children is a part of your life's purpose. So if you were wondering maybe what job you would better be able to handle, if it involves maybe children support or, even wildlife, because our animals are represented by children because they are children. They need our assistance and our help, our guidance, our direction, our care, that sort of thing. Let me just turn this up a little bit because I see it's not reaching over there. All right. So children is a part of your life's purpose. So if you, like I said, if you're wondering what you need to do next, or maybe you're needing to care for your children or taking care of maybe even other people's children that are close to you, your pets. What do your pets need? Do they need some of your attention? So children may be on the forefront in whichever form this month. All right. Spirit, what else does the fire element need to know? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. A lot of times kids going back to school, college, and things like that, it could even has something to do with that. I got two cards that came out for the fire element here. We have God of Conflict Resolution. You are being encouraged to walk away from a current conflict. So even with that fire in you, that might make set you off in some ways and make you overreact in ways you normally wouldn't. So make sure you're keeping a little bit of a control over that, because there seems to be a lot of changes going on this month, good, bad, and indifferent. Ultimately, they always lead you to positive change, but people don't always look at it that way while they're happening. So the God of Conflict Resolution, someone may be trying to pull you in to their side of the street or their side of the argument or whatever. Just try to avoid getting involved in other people's stuff right now. If you need to make a decision, to make a clear, firm decision, and I said, no, I'm not getting involved, or this is what I have to say about it. I'm not going to carry on the argument with you. There's nothing to argue about. This is how I see it. This is black. This is white. And I'm not interested in the gray in between. However you want to put it. But it seems like just because a discussion needs to be had doesn't mean you have to go through a long, drawn-out argument over it. Just say what needs to be said, and that's it. All right, the next card that came out for you is Angel of Clearing. Your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. And that is so accurate, going hand in hand, in line with some of the zodiac horoscopes I just got finished doing. Don't forget, if you're checking this out first, you might want to check out your horoscopes and your sun, moon, rising signs as well. So the Angel of Clearing, you may need to actually clear your space, clear your mind, clear your energy, stop for a few moments, go in and check with yourself, because I'm thinking you're being tried for sure. Between the God of Conflict Resolution, Angel of Clearing. But if you were confused about what to do, what steps to take about a situation, I think you're going to find out very soon. It's going to be pretty clear, especially if you're being honest with yourself. It's going to be clear. Okay. Now one more card here. All right, Spirit, what else does the fire element of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius need to know for the month of February 2023? Whoa. Okay. Literally, one's jumping out this end. Wow. All right, so it's kind of like one or the other. You got two ends of the spectrum here. A card literally jumped out from each end of the deck, and they're like each end of the energy spectrum too. So it's very interesting. The first one that did come out, though, it was lightning. So you have a lot of power in you right now. Again, you are definitely taking on your fire element, I'd say. You may need to strike fast and strike hard in order to get things done. Exert your, what you feel. But you have the power to get it done. You have the power to make it through whatever the conflict is. And the best way to do it and make clear choices is to be still, like the lake. Water helps to clear away untamed emotions. So if you're too excited or too angry or whatever, too sad, go in, be in and around water, take a shower, bath, wash dishes, walk by a lake, in a lake, go swimming if you can. Whatever you need to do is really going to help to clear the mind. It'll help to clear that excess energy. This way you're not feeding something you don't want to feed. Because a lot of times when people get angry, you don't want to have more reason to be more angry. So you want to take the avenue of stillness. You have a lot of power. You're going to make it through all this. I mean, there's a lot of energy being exerted. And sometimes the best thing to do is just to be still, wait for the clearing to happen. Wow. All right. Now we're going to pick a trinket for you. Trinket for the fire element, Spirit. What does fire need to know? Be like the wood. Okay, so wood is, how do I want to say it? Energy can kind of flow through it, but, and if we were talking petrified wood, it could help with pain, but learn to be a little bendable, because wood can, when moistened with water, it can be more flexible, but it's kind of like take it with a grain of salt. I think we need another trinket here. Trinket for the fire element. All right. It's the roll of the dice. All right. The number 5 is for change, constant change. So right now you're going to be going through a lot of changes. Just be, what do they say? Like the reeds and the wind, that kind of thing. Try to let things just flow through you, roll off you, do whatever, because this is definitely a time of change for you. And so you want to, the confusion will soon be over if you just rest, take heed, sit still. Don't get all caught up in it. It's all going to be fine. Just wait for the changes to take place. The dust settles, stops ruffling around March, April, but you do have a February month of transformation, transition. It could be fun. Change is always unsettling or disturbing sometimes. So don't worry, be happy. This too shall pass, is what I want to say for you fire signs here. All right, we are going to go on to the next one. Maybe. Wow. So roll of the dice, and things can go either way depending on how you react to the situation. So you definitely don't want to make it worse. All right. I'm going to go on to the sign of Earth. That's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So for the sign of Earth. 919. I'm just writing these down. Not that I ever put them in there anyway. All right. Earth, Spirit. What does Earth element need to know for the month of February 2023? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Help me pull out one card. It's best going to help their energy to know what's going on in the month of February here. We have Angel of Relaxation. Let go of desired outcomes and you will get what you want. So sometimes your relaxed energy attracts more of what you want than if you're getting uptight and you're getting mad about it and stuff like that. It just raises hairs and makes things go in a different direction that you really didn't want them to go into. So just relax. Just, you could put it out there, aim your desires and aim your thoughts, and then let it go and see where it lands. Because right now, February is in the month of molding everything. So, all right. So, Earth, element, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What else does Earth element need to know? All right, so it's not far off the mark here then. Spring, your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. So whatever you're putting forth now, wherever your thoughts are at, whatever you're concentrating on, manifesting, meditating with, I'm getting like March, April, May, early May, but March and April are like big movement months. And I think maybe you settle into your new situation come early May. So this is what I'm getting for all of you on that spring card here. Let's see what else we have for the Earth element, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What do we need to know? What does the Earth element need to know for the month of February 2023? Swear, I feel like the Spirit's trying to talk in my ear. My ear is itching. Dawn. There you go. New beginnings. A lot of new stuff's happening. Again, as the flowers begin to bloom, so shall your life start anew. So we have the new beginnings coming in March, April, and May. I guess it depends on where you are, who you are, of when things are going to land, what foot you put forward, how fast you work on your changes, things that need to change with you within your circumstance, your acceptance of what's going on in your life. All these things factor up, and also any other people or situations involved have to also resonate and line up. So it could be just that long of a process too, especially if it's a big transition. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and pick a trinket. Trinket for the Earth element, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, we have the reflection. Now, what you see in other people, are you seeing a lot of negativity coming your way, things you don't like? In what way do you not like them? Like, are people being annoying? Are they being loud? Are they being rude? Are they just too happy and it's annoying you? These may be things in you that are making other people feel that very same way. And most times people don't see it. They don't realize it. So you need to fix in you what annoys you in others. Because trust me, it exists. And same with the positive side of it. If there's things that you really admire in other people, like, wow, maybe I like the way they walk. I love the way they dress. I like that piece of art that they made. I wish I could be that creative. Well, you can be. You just have to put forth the effort, or you're that way in a very similar fashion and you haven't given yourself enough credit, or you just haven't gotten off your butt and done it. So check out what the reflection is trying to tell you. Where do you need to make changes? What are the really good qualities about yourself that you haven't adopted yet, or you haven't seen yet, haven't worked with yet? These are things that you need to work on. So I hope that has been of some help for you, Earth elements. Yes. Times are changing, things are coming, and things are flowing and coming to be. All right, so that was 2. I'm trying to write these times down. Let's see. And now the next one will be the element of air. The air element is... All right, Spirit. What does the air element, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, what energy do they need to be aware of? What's happening and coming into their life in the month of February? That literally jumped out of the deck and flipped over. That was pretty cool. I love it. All right. We have Goddess of Psychic Protection. What you believe, you create. No one can harm you unless you believe they can. So there's a lot of energy going around, and people are all concerned, oh, this person's going to hurt me or whatever. Yeah, do you really believe that? Is there something you can do about it or against it? You know, people talk about spells and stuff too. Well, if someone put a spell on you, that is half the battle is the knowledge of it, because then you know what you're fighting against, then you can deflect it. If you didn't know where all this negative energy was coming from, you wouldn't know what to do about it, right? Because you weren't aware, you just chalked it up to bad luck. So if you know where it's coming from, you could say, no, I don't accept that negative energy or that spell that person's trying to get put against me. I acknowledge it and I banish it. It's now gone. It has no place here in my life. I deflect it, turn around, send it back to the sender. You can even add tenfold to that. So pay attention to that stuff. It's pretty helpful. All right. Okay, Spirit, what else does the air element need to know for the month of February 2023? By the way, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Well, it depends on when you're watching this, of course. Oh, my goodness. All right, so I got two cards that came out here for air element. One is spring, which obviously, if you guys are watching, the earth element just got. So within spring, your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. So the changes that you are setting forth or hoping for, or maybe even working for, your goals are set. And they're telling me for the air element, I'm getting the month of April for you. I think you're going to see the swing of things, and you're going to really put more things in motion than you did here in February. But March, I feel like you're going to be working heavy at it. But you'll ever start seeing results. And I think this is, a lot of people are going on diets and regimens and things like that. And I really think that you're going to start seeing progress, and it's going to motivate you to do more. So you're going to have these little leaps and bounds, which is good. And that goes right into the dietary change, which is the other card that came up. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. So when you feel good about yourself, because it doesn't affect you just on the way you look, on the outer part of you, it affects the inner part of you. And seriously, if you're eating the right foods, it helps you on a mental level too. It could even help you on a spiritual level, mentally, physically, emotionally. It's all there. So work on those dietary changes. And dietary change isn't just the diet, because you might already be eating well, but it's some people have to give up bad habits. So there's a lot of people that have bad habits out there that are really either making you ill, or they're stifling your progress. They could even be disrupting your relationships. So make those dietary changes, things that you're putting into your body, maybe things even, they're giving me habits. People have bad habits. Maybe you dress really messy. Maybe you don't brush your hair. You don't brush your teeth. I know that sounds disgusting, but trust me, people don't do those things. You really need to start taking care of yourself. Even if you're a person who maybe, I've been slacking off, COVID, I haven't really brushed my teeth in 3 days. You know what? Yeah, I bet you're going to start feeling it in your teeth. So you really need to take care of self. That's really, really important. All right, so let's see the next card. Right, Spirit, for air element, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, what do they need to know for the month of February 2023? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, air element. What is the message for air element? Okay, so kind of like what I was just saying, we got wake up call, the tsunami. So don't be surprised. I mean, yeah, negative things may happen, but that's all right. I mean, you're safe to a degree. Things are going to be starting to change. These changes are necessary, and they might get kicked off by a wake-up call. somebody having heart problems. There's a lot of people having heart problems lately. It's scary. I was too. I ended up getting some testing done in the hospital. So, weird things happen. It's my case. It's because I take on more than I should. But that's what a reader does, at least an empathic one. So tsunamis, the wake-up call. Pay attention to the signs. It's like, oh, that was a really messed up thing that happened. And then you dismiss it and just think people are assholes. Excuse the expression. But it's more probably because it's like, hello, did you just hit a deer? Were you not paying attention to the road? Are you all so far up in your head that you're not paying attention to reality? I mean, there's all different kinds of reasons to have a wake-up call. That was just one example. So making sure you're paying attention to what really is important. What are you not paying attention to? You better start paying attention, because you really don't want the universe to wake you up. All right. Here is a trinket for the air element of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What do they need to know? Okay. Here's a combination of stuff. Man, that box is dirty. Okay, so this is a key. I have like 4 or 5 different keys in my box now. This is 2 o'clock. So time is of the essence. This wake-up call, you do have a time limit to it. You got to get going. You need to make the changes now, or you come June, you may have missed your opportunity. That's just what they told me. June, like, you have a deadline. If you don't make this happen and you don't make these changes in your life by June, the tsunami will hit again, and this time it won't be so nice. So make those changes you really need to make. All right. And if you do make those changes and you're really a willing participant, you get the warm fuzzies. Look how dirty that ball got. It used to be white, but the warm fuzzy feeling will come. You'll have all the reasons to celebrate and everything if you do what you are supposed to do. See, not all things that are told will come to be, because if people aren't doing their part, then how could it possibly happen, right? Okay. So that is for the air element. Okay. All right, now we're going to be on to the water element. The element of water. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I was right. Scorpio is water. Okie dokie. Saying that before, I'm like, wait a minute. Scorpions, they're on land, really. But the Scorpio sure looks like a lobster to me. Okay, so I'm thinking water. All right, so the water element. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What does Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces need to know for the month of February 2023? What's best going to help them in their path in life? Okay, you got Angel of the Universe. You are being encouraged to expand your thinking. Think outside the box. Things can be way better than they are, and there's more than one way to approach that puppy. That didn't sound right. I love puppies. All right, so Angel of the Universe, you're being encouraged to expand your thinking. Think outside the box. Think bigger. Think bigger and better for yourself. Don't keep yourself small. Think big, because you deserve more and you can be more. Maybe some people need to go back to school. Maybe you have to think of a better way to get out of that relationship or into a relationship. Or maybe you didn't think you're ever going to be able to afford that home or that car. Can you really go back to school? Do you need to problem solve? Are you trying to start a business? Maybe you need to add something to that business to make it more profitable. Think outside the box. Yes. All right, Spirit, for water element, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for the month of February. All right, lots of healing going on. Healing, healed, healer. So you may have those beautiful, I know if you're Cancer and Pisces, yeah, and Scorpio too. The water element is the nurturer and the care. So you're probably empathic to a point. You have healing abilities in you, and you have the ability to heal yourself, heal situations, even if you have to walk away, leave it with some healing, and eventually over time it will heal itself. So using the healing qualities that you have, the healing in your hands, the healing in your mind, the healing of prayer, the healing of the universal life force. I mean, what and how can you heal? What needs to be healed in your life so that you can start moving forward and putting one foot in front of the other? There's a lot of different things that hold people back, and it's usually because something somewhere needs to be healed. So what is it? All right, Spirit. What else do we have here for the water sign? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, 2 cards jumped out there. Where are they? Okay. Wow. We have the Milky Way perspective. It's all a part of your perspective. That goes hand in hand with the expand your thinking and being a healer and what you can heal and how. So using a new perspective, looking at it differently from a different angle, take a new approach. It's all I've been saying. So there's definitely a way to fix things. Oh, they're giving me the words problem solving. Not all life's problems will go away, but they can be approached and worked on differently. Acceptance. Acceptance is key also. So also you got the new moons. We got the Milky Way and the new moon. We got the planetary stuff going on here. So the promise. You have promise. If you can change all this, thinking outside the box, healing those situations, get a new perspective, look at things differently, you're promised a wonderful new beginning or a wonderful change of course. Beautiful changes are happening, and it's going to be wonderful. For some of you, I get like May and June for this, that there's a lot to be worked on. There's problem solving involved. So I think new aspects of life really start charging forth come the month of April. And I think the actual new beginning where everything falls into place might be June. But all of it's being worked on now. It needs your help. It needs you to work on it. It's not going to mysteriously happen by itself. You have to do it. You have to do the work. Okay. So the trinket for the water element, Spirit. What does Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces need to know for the month of February? Okay. I use beer caps too. I use everything in this house. Well, or wherever I might find them too. Okay. This is a harp. So the harp is representing angelic pleasures, angelic connections, also music. Music calms the savage beast. Music calms the heart. Music will help you emotionally get through stuff or to feel stuff or maybe to go deeper. Maybe you need to meditate. Harp music is really, really good for that. It's the music of the angels. And if you really want to call your angels in, it'd be good. Maybe you could do some meditation, maybe utilizing some harp music or that calm, relaxing spa sounds or whatever to connect. That's going to help you connect. Some people just really have a hard time going in and connecting or centering or even just quieting the mind enough. So the music will help you get and reach that space so that you can connect and work with your guides, guardians, and angels, ancestors. I mean, they're all there waiting for you. That I was just watching something on people who die and what happens to them when they die. People have gone and come back. One boy was sent there purposely so they can tell him, please tell everyone there is no death. And everybody, including his animals, everybody was waiting there for him. And he's seen the process they went through, how they're being taught and how they get younger. And the kids, They weren't that long since they left, so they were really happy to be home again. They call it home. So we're all just trying, no matter what religion you are, we all are trying to get back to source, to the one. It's all the same place. We're just taking different techniques and belief systems to get there. But we all ultimately want the same thing. So that is my little boost for all of you. And hopefully you can gain your perspective. Do some meditating. Take care of self. Because if you don't take care of self, you don't have anything else. And you are promised a new day, a new way of life. It will be coming, and it's going to take you working on all this to get there. All right. So I hope that has helped you all today. And happy Valentine's Day, depending on when you're watching this. Happy February. And good luck with all the shifts and changes, the new perspectives, and doing all that healing. And for those of you accepting new loves in your life and releasing the old, accepting the new, adopting new regimens for yourself, go for it. Congratulations and more power to you, and many, many, many blessings. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That is the best gift that you can give us. And of course, to continue watching and joining us. Please don't forget those thumbs up. Any wonderful positive comments in the comments section really helps us and really is very much appreciated. And please don't forget to watch your zodiac horoscopes. And also we do full moon manifestings and all sorts of things. Join us every Sunday live, 10 a.m. Central Time. And join us for weekly forecasts. You get weekly forecasts, the energy for the week and what's going on. People really, really love it. We get a lot of really nice people on there. And you can get a free reading too. And if you'd like to donate, you get entered into a pool where you can win a prize at the end of every month. All right. Much love and light to you all. Till next time. Namaste.